Hello there. This is a U.S. Classic muskrat design knife. I like the muskrat design. It's got two, I know a couple of people call these California clips. To me, that's basically just a skinning blade. But it's got two equal type blades and designed for a skinning processing game. But I should have a review on my channel of this knife, but if I don't, it'll be up at some point. I have a review. I just don't know when these videos will air. It may already have been uploaded, and then it may not. But you can see it's missing something. It's missing this. Now that's not a fault of the workmanship of the knife. That's my fault. I dropped this knife really hard on the pavement, taking it out of my pocket or doing something with it. I can't remember which. And I popped the shield out. Now what I would say to you is, if this happens to you, and you can do it, spend whatever amount of time that you have to find that shield, because it can be replaced. Now, you see I've got some glue on the back of it. We're going to set this off to the side. That's got to be dealt with. And I don't know if you can see, but I have been scraping in here this glue, and I'm just using a very, very small micro screwdriver like you would get in a glass case, a glasses repair kit, because I have it, because I'm four-eyed. And I'm just scraping as much of that glue as I can out of there, and I'm going to get as much as I can, but it doesn't have to be perfect. What the main thing that I'm worrying about is really rough enough, and I already did a little bit of this off camera before I started recording, but the biggest thing that I'm worried about is roughing the surface up, scratching it up, so that the glue that I use will have the best chance of sticking. So I want to get as much of that old glue out as I can. But the main thing is to rough that surface up. So now I've got that done. And so what I'm going to do, hold on a minute. I have a little bit of alcohol in this spray thing, and I use it on the joints of my knives and down in there, because when I sharpen on water, I want to try to give it a chance to displace any moisture that might be in those joints. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try that first, just because it's a simple and easy thing to do. And of course it's not working because this is actually epoxy. So I'm going to try to scrape this. And you're cutting, I'm cutting toward myself, so I want to be a little careful. But I also know that this is a blade that I've used over and over and over again. And it is a bit dull. So, but you want to be careful. When scraping with something like this, because you don't want to cut yourself open. And this is a razor blade. But now if you look, that side is much cleaner. And what I could do, I could go after it with some sandpaper or some steel wool or something like that if I wanted to. But I don't want to. I don't think that it's necessary. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the same thing I did to the bone. I want to scratch this up. This is the underside of it. Besides scraping, I want to give it something to grab hold of. So what I'm going to use, and whatever floats your boat is fine, but I'm going to use some super glue. And I'm just going to sit that down in there and wipe it. And it's whole again. Once that glue dries, we should be good to go. So if that ever happens to you, find that emblem. Do everything you can to find that emblem, because it's an easy fix. And I can tell you right now, I have knives that I lost the emblem out of. Every time I look at it, it ticks me off. Find the emblem. That's what I do to fix them. And it's beautiful. That's a beautiful fit. Alright. Thanks for watching. Later.